Hey, welcome to Kayla Jordan TV. Today we are going to be making caramel cheesecake cake. Super good. We're gonna have a layer of cake, then we're gonna have a layer of cheesecake, then we're gonna have a layer of caramel, then we're gonna have a layer of cake, and then we're gonna have a layer of caramel all over again, and it's gonna be amazing. So we already did the first step in making our caramel cheesecake cake. We have our melted butter and milk in here, and it's cooling to room temperature. That's why I transferred it into this bowl. It was originally in a pot. And we are going to make the base of our cake now. We are going to take our eggs and crack them into a bowl. Then we're gonna put in our sugar. Now we're going to put our dry ingredients, our salt and baking powder, into our sifted flour. I'm just gonna gradually add this in. Now for the fun part, we are going to put in our vanilla to our mixture and then slowly add this. Okay, so now we're gonna give our bowl a nice scrape on the sides. Give it another mix. And now this batter is a lot more liquidy than like other cake batters. We're gonna pour it into our two 9-inch pans evenly. They're already buttered and floured. All right, so we're gonna pop these in the oven at 325 for 25 to 35 minutes. So the first step in making our filling, we are just gonna do the basic original cheesecake that I have already on YouTube. It'll be linked somewhere here. But this is the same thing, but just no crust and half the batch, just to make a thin layer to go in the middle of the cake. So we are going to start with our cream cheese, as always. Now we're going to move on to our sugar, add in our 2 eggs, and our vanilla. Just give that a quick mix. All right, so it's looking good. We're just gonna give it a scrape. All right, perfect. It's nice and creamy. We're just gonna pour it into our 9-inch springform pan. This is the same size of the cake pans that I used for the actual part of the cake. And I put a parchment paper on the bottom of this springform pan also, along with the sides, so that it doesn't stick to any part. And we're just gonna pop this in the oven for 25 minutes. I don't care if it cracks or care if anything really happens to it. The only thing is we just have to make sure it's baked, and it's just gonna go into the middle of our cake, so we don't really care about it. We're just gonna pop it in there, and I'll see you guys in 25 minutes. So now we are going to make our caramel icing. We are going to put in our butter and brown sugar, and then we're gonna put in our evaporated milk, just like a little bit, and leave our vanilla to put in right after everything's all melted. And now we're gonna go heat it up. So now that we have all of our layers here, they're all cooled. While that's cooling, because it's simmered for 5 minutes, lift this cheesecake layer off the springform pan and onto our cake. And we're just gonna cut around to make it even with our cake. Okay, so now that it's all smooth on all the sides, we're going to get our caramel. So we're just going to put it right in the center. Just kind of help it towards the edges and it'll drip off, but we don't want like huge globs because the huge globs will come from the top. Now for the whole shebang, I'm gonna pour the whole thing on, pour it right in the middle. Let it drip onto the sides, and there'll be a puddle along the sides. And there's your caramel cheesecake cake. Thanks for watching my video on how to make the caramel cheesecake cake. I hope you guys liked it. Comment below, like it, thumbs up. You know the deal.